A Heartland Food Pantry is calling on you to help feed people facing hunger during Canned Food Month. Now, Southeast Missouri Food Bank's annual You Can Fight Hunger campaign is underway. Now through the end of February, you can drop off donations of canned food at more than a dozen participating locations across the region. Head to KFES12.com right now to see the list. Now, joining me is Heather Collier with SEMO Food Bank. Thank you so much for coming in and talking with us.
Of course.
Now, did the weather, what we experienced about almost 2 weeks ago, did that impact you guys any?
You know, we did have to cancel some mobile food pantries. Several of them had to be postponed or rescheduled just due to the cold temperatures and access to get them. But that was our biggest impact.
Wow, definitely.
Yep.
Now, why is canned food so important?
Canned food is great for our pantries because we have 140 partner pantries across our service area. So when they're able to keep canned food on their shelves that's shelf stable, it's a great thing for them to give to the neighbors who need help. A lot of times you can get a full meal out of a can, whether it's a stew or a chili or something like that. They're a really great source of nutrition with canned vegetables and canned fruits and canned proteins. So we love canned food.
Yes, we do. Now, what does hunger look like in this region?
So we have some of the highest rates of hunger in the state. The 5 most food insecure counties in Missouri are in Southeast Missouri.
Wow.
We have 1 in 6 individuals who face hunger, and that's 1 in 4 children and 1 in 8 seniors. And so the need is very high.
Wow.
And you know, we saw over the holidays, people are always very generous and thinking about helping their neighbors. And then, you know, I think we're all probably dreading seeing our heat bills coming up. And when you're a senior, for example, living on a fixed income or a family living paycheck to paycheck, those unexpected spikes can really make things more difficult. And so that's why we think it's great timing with February to be Canned Food Month to do a campaign focused on restocking those shelves.
Now, is this time of year when you guys typically see an increase of people in
There's
need?
not a large increase, but during the winter, especially with fluctuating utility bills, there are, especially seniors, turning to us for help.
Now, how can people help contribute to this program?
So we have more than a dozen locations in Cape, Jackson, Sykeston. I believe there's one in Scott City who have partnered with us for You Can Fight Hunger. So they'll have boxes and flyers set up in their business where you can take in some canned food. We really would love to see canned fruits, vegetables, proteins, and soups. Or if you are a business and you want to get in on the fun, we can still bring a box by your office and get you involved in that. If you're not able to make it to one of those locations, you can also donate online at semofoodbank.org, and every dollar helps provide food for 4 meals. So that really goes a long way to help as well.
And how important is it for you guys to offer a program like this?
You know, we are serving about 80,000 individuals each month.
Wow.
And that's through our network of 140 partners. It's through some direct service programs that we do. We know hunger is a real issue in Southeast Missouri. And what we saw last year during some challenging times is that Southeast Missouri shows up to help its neighbors. And so we just want to give them another opportunity to do that.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us. And once again, you can head to KFES12.com to see the list of places you can drop canned goods off for the SEMO Food Bank.